Yo, what's up YouTube? This your boy Mario here, back again with another video. I did the second video today. This video is going to be talking about a really well-known anime. A lot of you guys have watched it. If you're into anime or you're not into anime, but you watch a little bit of anime, you know what I'm talking about. This anime has gotten a lot of praise 2 years ago, and it's called Attack on Titan. Let's go. Like Attack on Titan. It's one of those animes that mm, that could easily be one of the best animes of all time. Like literally, like it's only in its first season, but yet look how much action, look how much story, look how much intensity the anime has. Like the characters are like so well drawn out. I mean, they go from really serious to really comical, like you see in most Japanese anime. But I like the anime. It's pretty intense. You know, it takes place in ancient Japan. Back in a year. I'm not sure what year it takes place in, but I know it takes place, you know, in the ancient days. So this is for technology. We had this for technology. You know, this is like doing like I guess in around before the Industrial Revolution, that era. So yeah, so the main characters in this anime are Armin, you know, Eren, um, Mikasa. So yeah, those are the three main characters of the anime. You know, it starts off with this kid named Eren. You know, he's this young boy, 12 years old. After in the first episode, he's a young boy. He's so he is so upset with the Titans. You know what they've done to. He is so upset. He is so obsessed with killing the Titans. But he's afraid at the same time. But once he saw his mom gets eaten up by a Titan, he gets mad. You know, his mom. I think his dad did. His dad got eaten up too. He gets mad. Oh yeah, his dad did get eaten up too. So he gets mad and just want to kill him. But when he knows that he's going to kill a Titan, he's going to have to get trained. So in the next couple of episodes, this he goes to this training camp with this guy. He's a military. He's very militant, very tough, very harsh. He's very cruel to the warriors. Um, like watch this in Japanese, you can see how cruel he is. Like he said, like he literally said, I know I don't curse, but he says, you know, what did our mother effing say? Like he is like so harsh. Like you could definitely tell like this anime was meant to appeal towards a military audience. So yeah, this guy, he's very stern, very tough on them, very hard on them, and whatnot. So Aaron gets in Aaron Mikasa and Armin gets in this training camp, trying to figure out how to kill a Titan and whatnot. So Aaron stays in this training camp for a couple of years or so. Then he gets older. So then he learns. And after a while, he meets a couple of new people. He meets this girl with a ponytail. I forgot her name is. She's having yellow hair. He says he says he said to him, "You either here because you're dangerously stupid, or you're dangerously stupid, or just stupid, whatnot." I forgot what she said, but she said something along those lines. But yeah, but she's one of those characters that that later on in the series you would find out her true intentions. But he meets her and these other people in the training camp. And it's pretty insane how his anime goes. So after he stayed there for a couple of episodes, he finally makes it out of training camp. He finally learns how to kill a Titan. So after every episode, he starts killing Titans, killing. And then like around episode 12, I believe, um, it's revealed that Eren actually is a Titan. And like I was like, whoa, this anime is pretty insane. So he found that Eren It's actually he's a Titan, so he has to. So the thing he hates, so the thing he hates the most is actually him, and it's actually a part of him, and like it's pretty insane. It's kind of reminds me of Naruto in a sense. Because he's a young boy, very naive, very brash, but very passionate at the same time. He has that fighting blood in him, and so like the anime is it's pretty intense as far as the action goes. I mean, it's not like Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, they use superpowers. They use classic sword and blades. They use this classic, blades and swords, but it's still, but the action is still pretty good in the sense that it's a lot of movement, it's a lot of it's a lot of moving around, it's a lot of putting out coordination. It's not just simply you know slice and dice, but he actually has a lot of strategy towards it, and that's what keeps the anime interesting. Even though it's kind of have that old school samurai feel towards it, it's still pretty fun to watch as far as the action goes. And another thing that makes the anime interesting is it's a dialogue. You know, I mean, honestly, if you watch anime in Japanese, it's a lot different than watching it in English. For the most part, I was probably watching anime in this original language is gonna sound a lot better than it is watching it in their in American English, for the most part, anyway. But this anime is pretty awesome. I love the characters, I love the action, I love the Titans. I love the story behind it. It's not just I'm a young boy. I want to kill all these Titans. I actually have a even deeper story towards it, and the fact that in the last episode of the anime, um, the young lady who he meets at the camp, forgot her name again, with a ponytail. She's actually a Titan, and it's just really it really has a lot of twists and turns towards it for the end of the season. So I like the drama behind it. I like the thrill behind it. So it's not just an action anime, but it's also a thrill anime. So it has a lot of suspense. It has a lot of thrill towards it. And overall, I give this anime like around a 9.5 out of 10. I mean, it got great story, great humor, not a lot of filler. Like a lot of animes you see today. It's definitely it's definitely one of those animes that keep you on the edge of your seat, on the edge of your seat. It's very intense, very bloody. It's definitely for this mature audience. Especially if you're watching Japanese version, you definitely need to be mature enough to handle that. Because I was like, whoa, this anime, like even compared to Naruto, like even though Naruto's more for the preteen teenage crowd. I mean, Naruto has a bit of has a lot of cursing in it. At least the early episodes did, but this anime takes the whole nother level. So yeah, you definitely need to be mature to watch it. But with that being said, I'll give the anime a 9.5 out of 10, and I hope for season 2 come out pretty soon. This is one of the best animes. I believe this is one of the best animes that I watched in a very long time. Like you just don't find anime good like Attack on Titan these days. Not at least not an action genre. The action genre, at least in my opinion, has gotten a bit too overrated. Because action genres is what appeals to most of us American audience. We don't watch slice of life. We don't watch um we don't watch drama animes. We mostly watch action animes for the most part. If animes have action in it, then by our definition, it's a bad anime. But it's pretty cool. I love it, and I'm waiting on season 2. It's been almost 2 years now. So yeah, better bring out season 2, whoever y'all are, man, because I am waiting, man. Like, this anime is way better than Naruto. Like, way better. Like, I like Naruto Shippuden, don't get me wrong. I've been a Naruto fan since 2005. Well, 2006 really, but I've been watching Naruto since 2005 when the second episode came out on Cartoon Network. and I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for season 2 of Attack of Titan, man, because I'm kind of getting bored with anime at the moment. At least like action anime. I mean, slice of life, sports anime. You know, the other genres of anime are pretty fun to watch, but action anime, I'm still looking for that action that keeps me on the edge of my seat. Like back in the day, like I've been watching Naruto, like the first season, like the first four seasons. He used to keep me on the edge of the seat. I used to couldn't wait to watch it. Like every Saturday night, man, it was just like, man, it's on. I can't wait. I want that feeling back again. So with that in mind,